It is Thursday, and someone is ready for her first session, it looks like, huh? Looking at me expectantly. Just gonna move the first cookie to move her a little bit further away here from the camera. And then I am going to do what has worked best so far, which is sitting down as I'm doing this. Okay, now I moved her a little bit too far. You can see that she's starting out more hesitantly about the collar than she finished off our last session yesterday. We'll see how that continues. Give me a glance into my face. Waiting for her to glance at my face. How was it glancing at my face? Okay. Now again, I moved the collar as close as I did yesterday in the end, and I got hesitancy again. So what I'll do is I will lower criteria again and not move it quite as close to her face. Or if my friend is not going to look at me, oh, she is. So that was a little less, was not quite as close, and you could see that she didn't retreat. Still counting to 3 in my head when the collar is next to her. There was a little bit of a retreat again, but not as much as the one we started out with. Maybe I get one more look. Yeah, I do. Okay. Now we're in a nice roll again. I think I'll change the criterion of her actually looking up at my face to just her looking my way, because it seems that it's hard for her to look at my face. It might be that she's just a dog who doesn't really like holding a person's eye contact, and that's okay. So I'm gonna change this. Next time we play, I'm going to keep it the same in this session, but the next time, in our next session, I will put the treat down in such a way that she looks away from me, and then give her a chance to look back at me, just in my general direction. Turn her head in my direction to push the start button. She's sleepy. I can see it in her eyes. Okay, and we end this session since she didn't look at me. So in my next session, I will set up in such a way that I'll change the start button a bit. So her just looking in my general direction will be the start button. And in order to make that start button more salient, I will then put the treat down on the other side of her head. So she has to look away and is being set up for a conscious choice to either look back in my direction or not.